Hi everyone, my name is Reese, also known as Lomac from the Inquisitive Cat channel. Now, don't let that Inquisitive Cat name channel draw you off from this channel. I do spirit sessions, paranormal investigations. We have some comedy as well and some random stuff just to break things up. I like to do a whole lot of stuff and just explore my tentacles of what I can do. So I enjoy doing it, and I'm actually going to go to Singapore in July, late July, and Malaysia. I'm looking at trying to find locations there. So anyone from Singapore, love to hear from you guys. And I like to do an investigation down there. Now I heard there's a train station, bus station. I don't know the name of it, but there's actually a haunted place there. I'm looking at going there. So again, anyone from Singapore who'd like to touch base with me, love to do a collaboration or do a little chat and try to communicate. So I'm looking at doing something like that. Sorry, just itchy head at the moment. And as you can see here, there's a little mark there. I actually cut myself shaving, but had a few personal things going on at the moment. Everything's sort of delayed. I'm going to lose my job after 10 years doing casual work, which is devastating for me and really sad, because a lot of people I've worked with and the residents that I dealt with, I'll miss them a lot, and I've got to find another job. And my other work that I do is not going very well as well. So a lot of things going on, and our toilet has leaked, so I've got insurance come through, so trying to sort through that. I smashed my phone yesterday, so it just goes on and on and on. It's just one thing after another. It doesn't stop. Of bad luck, I tell you. I know everyone's life's hard at the moment, so just hang in there, just like me, and just stay positive. It's like life is hard, but we got to deal with it the best we can. So apologies for the delay. Just too many things are going on, and I've been doing my channel since the lockdown, just before the lockdown. I've been doing like pretty much nearly 6 days a week. So when I film, do the put the music in, sound effects, all that sort of stuff, it's a lot of work. I don't get paid for it. I get paid nothing, and I do it because I do love it, but I'm hoping one day that someone sees me and I can make something out of what I do, and prove what I do is real and genuine and put a bit of a spin on it. But so I'm going to tell you some stories of how I got into the paranormal, and then I found it's 100% genuine. You might not believe it, but I'll tell you why I believe paranormal and ghost spirits are genuine. It's probably about approximately 8 years ago. I think it's about 8 years ago. I still do a bit of chefing. I still do my chefing work, but back then I was doing the agency, which I am still technically doing the agency, but it's a bit complicated. But going back, sorry, I'm sort of going off the track. But 8 years ago, there was a place I worked at in the city. It was a private. So if I look away, I'm trying to recall everything. So I'm looking away at the same time. When I worked at this place as a private hospital, I've worked there previously, so I started to know what the deal is going on. So it's an old building. It's in Melbourne, Australia, and it's over 100 years old. Now, the nuns used to run it, and the priest, I guess, as well, priest and nuns. So it's a holy place there, more of a Catholic place. And when you go in there, it is an old, you get this feeling, this sense of like it is old. I pick up things too. It's like I sort of learn with myself, my senses and my feeling and all that. I mean, there's probably a lot of people like that. You just feel things, you know things, and people don't tell you. You don't have to read up on stuff, you just know. But there's something about the place. I had the feeling about it going in. It's quite old, and there's crosses actually there in plaques and pictures and stuff like that, old worldy stuff. So anyway, I go in there, get changed, blah blah blah, go down. There's a lower part there. It goes into the kitchen, and I talk to the guy, Bevan, call him Bevan the chef, and I have a chat to him and say, so what are we doing today? And he said, well, you have a choice. You can do the mains or you can do sandwiches and the soup. And it's like, okay, Bevan, I'll do the soup and sandwiches today, because last time when I was there, I did the mains. So they're pretty easy going guy, chef. So because I was filling in for someone there, so it's pretty cool. You just feel comfortable there too. But yeah, it's not bad, anyway. So I said to Bevan, I turned around and I said, hey Bevan, that stick blender, the big one, it's usually in the corner. Where is it? It's usually there. And he said, well, I'll tell you what, if that kitchen hand's lost it, I'm going to kill the kitchen hand. And we turn around, then we start looking around under the benches and everywhere like that, and then go back where the stick blender should have been, looking around. No, can't see it. Turn around and looking around, going up, under, here, there, everywhere. Then I turn around and I say, hey Bevan, turn around, look in the corner. And he saw, and he was astonished as I was. And there was the stick blender, and I said, I hadn't taken any drugs or anything like that. I'm not drunk, but that wasn't there before. We can both agree that wasn't there before. And he said, yeah, that's right, it wasn't there before. And then by that time, like if it was by myself, I would have thought, I'm going loopy, I'm losing it here. But I had validation there, and that was probably one of the first validation that I realized that there is definitely something there. There's definitely something there. Anyway, once we sort of worked out, yeah, there is something here, Bevan goes, I haven't told you the story. I said, what's the story, Bevan? What are you going to tell me? And he goes, oh, a while back there was the patients here, and they'd talk to me and go, I didn't realize you had nuns around here. They were going around. I was like, we don't have nuns. So they were ghosts. And he'd tell me another story that he'd come to work and he'd get this overbearing feeling, like, he's getting smothered by something. It's like coming up on him. Now, I've got a friend, I went to his place, and that same feeling, I know what that feeling is. It feels really heavy coming down, and he just yelled out and said, F off, like, leave me alone. And it sort of dissipated after that. He yelled out, and it sort of like dispersed that feeling. But he told me those two things, and it's like, well, obviously it's something here. So that was one of my first encounters. The second encounter was with the agency doing chefing as well. So I had 3 encounters in my time so far. I'm still chefing, but not as much. This one was at rehab in Frankston Way. I won't say exactly where the place was. I'll keep that sort of confidential, but I like that place. I worked there quite a few times. It's old. It's a bit oldie. It's like probably 70s, 80s or something like that, I think. I don't know how long it's actually been there, but it's around about, it looks like that sort of. It's not really brand new, but I enjoyed it. The chef there, and, check out the menus, do the cooking, serve up all the food for when we get the orders in, what I need to serve it with, what they require, serve it up to them and all that stuff. Then after I finish, like, service for lunch, lunch. I'm just going back trying to recall in my mind, because I thought I did breakfast, but I only did lunch. When I got in there, they just finished breakfast, so I organised lunch. So I sort of recall. Then I had my break at lunch. So when I go outside the area there's a bit of an L shape, a corridor, and it turns there, and there's like a sort of a staff room sort of area there, toilets, a change room and stuff like that. So every time I go up to the corner, right at the corner of the corridor, my hair goes up. I just get this feeling, and it happened a lot, and I kept it to myself. So over time, I got to know the staff and all that sort of stuff, even though I did agency work, but I work there, every now and then. I enjoyed it. It was good. I haven't been there for a long time now, but that was probably about 6 years ago, I think, too. And I said to one of them, we'll say Janice. I'll just come up with the name Janice. I said, hey, Janice, can I ask you a question? She said, yeah, because I told him I was a little bit into paranormal stuff. I said, when I go up that corridor, right up that corner part there, that L shape, it goes in an L shape. That corner part there, I go right up there. All my hair goes up. Why is that? It's like I get this really strange feeling. Why is that? She said, do you want me to tell you something? I said, yeah, tell me. She goes, that used to be a morgue. I was like, so that's why I'm getting that feeling. So that's another encounter, and then I realize I can feel it, I can sense it, I can feel it. So my senses, then it's like, well, I've got that feeling. And a lot of people out there, as I said previously, have got some sort of ability and stuff, like when it connects to spirits and stuff like that. I'm still exploring the possibilities, what I can do, but my senses, that was another thing that I realized that I can use. And when I try to contact the spirits, my body will feel something. You can feel. Just recently I did one with my friend's place, both of us at the same time. I could feel something, and sure enough, there's an I call a streaking orb. It sort of flew into the bed. I've got a little sample of that in my previous video, right near the end. That's a streaking orb. I might put a little video of that together, and I did one previously, so I might put that up as well. I've got a lot of stuff going on. I just had to put on hold because I was just getting sort of like really mentally burnt out with everything that's going with myself and just a lot of stuff. So sometimes you got to sort of back away a few steps and then just come back, ready to go again. So I'll do my best and just apologize. I might sort of like go off for a little bit, but I will be back. So just hang in there. Check out my other previous videos. Some of the videos that I had previously did for my channel, that my channel got shut down. It was BS if you ask me. But anyway, I had about 500 subscribers and increasing, but that's life. So I've started again. So some of my videos previously I did some spirit sessions, so I might reinvigorate those now that I know how to do things better, produce and that, my videos, my content, all that sort of stuff. I might bring some of the older stuff that I had to the channel. So, and I've found some videos from my old phone that I had to get a replacement battery. So, and that's when I was bitten. I came out of the shower, put my tracksuit pants on. I had blood pouring out of my leg. So I've actually captured on film the blood oozing out of my leg. There was nothing there that bit me. It was 2 holes, puncture holes, and blood was pouring out of it. So I filmed it. That's when I was getting attacked. I got a hand mark, I got scratches, and it's stopped now. I'm pretty sure I said a prayer. Sorry if I'm trying to remember all my stuff, and at the same time I got so much in my head. But I'm pretty sure I said a prayer and a few other things, and it has stopped. Nothing like that has happened. It happened after 1 year. I got puncture wounds in the head as well. 4 things happened at in the span of 2 years, and it's stopped now. So I've put salt. I've got Hugo down the bottom there next to my leg. I'll tell you one more story. This is another aged care place that I worked at. I don't mind some of the places. I like feeding the elderly and giving them a good feed and really trying to make the food really tasty and nice for them. I love doing that and I enjoy it. So I might probably go back again and do some stuff like that. But there was a aged care place. There was another one, I think in Frankston as well. Oh, Hugo's just jumped up. I'll just say, Hugo.
Hello. Hello, my name's Hugo.
I found him at the shopping centre as a little kitten. So he's been adopted. He's a cheeky little boy. Keeps losing his collar. Anyway, back to the story. I was in Frankston doing the food and all that. Everyone went out for a break. And I was there doing the prep, getting ready for the next, I think, dinner. And I saw a shadow person at the corner of my eye in the dry area. And that was probably about, I'd say about 10 meters away. But I saw the shadow person, like, go in, then go out. And I said to one of the staff, I said, because I sometimes if I feel comfortable, I'll talk about what I sort of do. And if they're sort of interested, I'll tell them some stories and stuff. But I said, can you tell me something? I said, I saw something there in the dry store. Can you tell me, did anyone pass away this morning? And they said, yeah, one of the residents. And it's like, I said, that's one of the residents that was there. So that's my third story, and that was my work at work again. So I hope you like my stories. And yeah, I try to reaccount. I should actually write it down so it sort of flows better, my story. But I guess you get the gist of what I'm saying with my stories. But I've had 3 encounters, so I can tell you 100% that the spirits and that are real. If you haven't experienced it, yeah, you're going to say, yeah, it's not real, it's fake, you're making it up. It's like, I think until you have encountered something, you won't sort of really believe it. But I'm going to probably, I want to do like a podcast and just talk about subjects, about energy and objects, how they can come and go. So I might look into doing a podcast and just my theories about it and what I've experienced and seen. And maybe I might do something like once a week or something, talk about things, my theories and thoughts on the paranormal. So I'm going to leave it here. Thanks if you're still here, thank you for hanging out. And I do apologise for my bit of going off the track while I'm talking. But anyway, I hope you like those stories of that. So they're all true. And I'm going to be bringing out some more stuff soon. I'm working at a few videos. So hopefully in next few weeks we should have a few things come up. And I got one of the comedy with Steve-O and Freddie in the shopping centre. So I just gave that a bit of a break putting it together. Just sometimes you just need a break and just come back fresh and better than ever. So I should finish that very soon. I'm going to be out of a job very soon, but I'm sure something will come up. As I said, just stay positive. Things can be hard sometimes, but just stay positive and don't let all the bad things wear you down. Talk to your friends, family, and if there's something you like, a hobby or something, do your hobby. Because for me, doing videos and all that really sort of helps me too. It's like therapy. And when I do comedy stuff, it's sort of therapy too. I like doing stupid things and that, but it makes me laugh. Like my sense of humor is different from everyone else, but I do it for myself first because it's funny for me. And if anyone else likes it, it's a bonus. But I do it for me first because it's therapy for me. Sometimes I'm in, you get in a dark place, and that sort of takes me out of it when I do put the comedy stuff together. So I like doing that, and it's a break from the paranormal, and sometimes it can be depressing because some of the stuff I do, I talk to like serial killers, a missing child I've done before, murdered people, and it does get depressing. Even though it's rewarding when I get responses, it can be depressing too. It can affect your energy sometimes. So you got to be really, really careful what you do, and really say prayers, and always be respectful when you do communicate with sort of the bad entities, because they can come back and bite you on the backside. And show respect. Always show respect. No matter how, like I said, no matter how bad they are, always show them respect. Because if you don't, they will make sure that you'll pay for it, the way you talk to them. So do not, and don't swear or anything like that. I'll tell you some more stories probably next time when I do something like this again. I'm going to leave it here. This is Reese Lomac from the Inquisitive Cat channel signing out. I'll see you guys soon. Please like, share, hit the bell for notifications. Don't forget to subscribe. We've got some really interesting stuff, and I will be announcing some few things up soon. Okay, leave it here. Bye, ciao, over and out. Bye bye.